always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll test the right side. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Kloffenstein. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Sooners will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught behind the line. It's Klopfenstein. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Robertson. Pulls it in, it's Wilson. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the run, it's Ott. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Sooners want to move quickly. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Kent. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Cameron. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Caught over the middle. It's Kloffenstein. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Zings it complete to the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air, using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking to throw again. Right on the money. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Firing to the right, complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown Sooners! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we have a winner between Ohio State and Illinois. Who's taking home the Illabuck? Let's find out. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
And the Bears decide to punt it away. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. The inside handoff. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Burks. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some...
There he goes! Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Got it behind the line. It's Washington.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bears will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Going to try to get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wheeler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The play action fake. Got a man. It's Burks. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kent. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Takes a hit as he fires. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running into the open space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Might as well give it to him again. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Catch in the middle. It's Klopfenstein. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Robertson. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown Bears! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him as he throws. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run to the left. Slithers into space. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. It'll be a draw. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Grab near the marker, it's Cameron. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The throw to the outside is complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Cameron. Great move. Now he's got room. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. On the ground, it's Washington. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wideout trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Baylor! Quick strike through the air for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
With the catch, it's Gibson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sooners hit it quickly to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. With the catch, it's Washington. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Quick strike complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking for a crease, it's Barnes. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have touchdown Sooners! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Looking to pass, it's Robertson. A little screen to the running back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bears will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, running back gets to give. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive events.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Catch in the middle, it's Washington.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Robertson. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The short hands, it's Washington. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On the ground with the counter. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The quick out. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Got a man. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Cameron. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Klopfenstein. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up. Using his legs, it's Washington. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
Looking for a man, it's Robertson. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. To the air, it's Robertson. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. The lead is down to a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
Snagged in the middle. It's Burks.
Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The give as they work on that clock. Oh, better look out! Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. On the run, it's Barnes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Sooners are marching down the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Burks. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.